Hey everyone, it's BraveHawk. Coming at you with the topic of magical mishaps. I think we've all had our fair share of magical mishaps, especially when you're starting out. Um, all mine usually involve, rituals. Someone, especially when it's a group project type of ritual, because someone always forgets something and random things happen. One of the weirder things that has happened to me are exploding candles, which I didn't think could happen, but apparently candles can explode for some odd reason. Um, I know I was with this group and they had a Santorian mentor that was teaching them, witchcraft. At this point, had already been in the craft, several years, but they were fairly new to it, and they kind of brought me into their circle. And I don't know if it was a weird mesh of energies, but we lit the candle and it literally just exploded everywhere, and it was just a regular pillar candle, and it didn't have any herbs, it didn't have any oils, it just was a regular white pillar candle, and we lit it, and just it literally was lit for all of 30 seconds, and then just like wax went everywhere, and it was quite a sight to see. I don't even remember what the ritual was about. I think we probably stopped it at that point. But that was one of the random things that I've ran into personally. I've also done where I've blessed candles for luck or prosperity and given them to someone, and they call me over to their house the next day and show me the candle that they had lit had actually broke, and and wax went everywhere. So that was another mishap that I've had personally to me. Some of the other stuff are things like forgetting things. With the same group that with the exploding candle, we went to a cemetery, and one of the things that centurions, I guess, like to do is bring, 7 pennies to enter and 7 pennies to exit. So we get in there, and the main person would throw 7 pennies over their shoulder, and we go into the cemetery and do some kind of work or whatever. And then on the way out, they fish through their pants to get the other 7 pennies, and then realize they only had 2 or 3 pennies left, and so that was awkward. Um, we've opened circles before, and uh, someone has forgotten the incantation, so we had to wing it. That's always fun. Um, just random things like that are usually what I run into. I think I kind of impart that energy off to people because I have this energy of forgetfulness. It's something I've gotten from my mother because she forgets everything. So I think I've kind of passed that on to everyone. Um, I haven't lit any candles and caught anything on fire yet. I know that's actually a really common one where they light a candle and they leave, and it's literally 2 minutes and they come back and something else is on fire. I think that's a real common one for everyone. Um, I think it's like a universal joke on witches. I think gods just look down and laugh at us. We're their unique comedy, I guess. I think they just look down on us and they say, "Okay, this is my sitcom today. What's gonna happen?" um, that's really all I've experienced. So, not too much from me on this topic, other than if you run into a mishap, that's okay as long as when you're doing your spell work or your ritual, first and foremost, your attentions have to be there. If your attentions are not there, then I believe that the spell is half-assed, and therefore you're not going to get the result you want. It's sort of like when you meet someone, they can look good and look nice and be attractive, but if they don't have a personality, if they don't have the right intent, you're not gonna like them. And they're just gonna be an acquaintance to you. And I kind of feel that's the same way with spell work. If you are putting stuff out there for the gods to latch on, or for your spirits to help you out, and all they sense is that you just phoned it in, they're not going to help you, because if you don't care about it that much, why should they care about it? And I think that's, something that we should really bring out of this topic, is that it's okay to have mishaps, as long as your attention's there, as long as your heart is in it. So that's really all I'm going to say about this topic. I'll see you guys another week.